The sweetest moments deserve the
Glitch chat, where we at? Glitch chat, where we at? Oh, get rid of this screen. Oh, hello, it's me. Why is my PNG all the way over here? What the heck? Hold on, I need to move myself. Probably because I had it on the malware settings and not on the scene being setting. Hey guys. It's me again. Welcome back, everybody. Today, it's time for part 2 of the bedtime story. Because apparently, for some reason, you guys want me to keep reading it. Where is my... Yes? Ugh. No. Yes. What the heck, window capture? Why are you doing this to me? That's whatever. I'll just make a new one. Cool, there's that. Shrink that way down, though. You don't want to see all of this. I must say, it's really annoying, chat, that I can't, like, format this the way I would like to, but, you know. It is what it is. What do you mean face reveals? It's very obvious what I look like. Besides, I have stuff that I'm going to be showing you guys IRL today. Should we get enough people watching the stream. Anyway, though. In our last episode of reading my... I seriously, yeah. In our last episode of reading my thing, we met our main character, Peter, and his fiancée. His fiancée got snatched by a mysterious force. That being the Monster King. The Monster King took Olivia, Peter's fiancée, and she has been imprisoned somewhere. Peter has found himself in the monster realm and has made some friends and lost friends at the same time. We have all of our characters, Papskin, Globo, Tiki, Malkov, and they have been traveling through the lands trying to make their way to the Monster King's castle to free Peter's trapped fiancée, Olivia. And in our last episode, they had arrived at the Tico village after facing down a couple of enemies, like the Dastardly Okits and Devilinos. And right now, Peter has unfortunately seemingly gotten PTSD triggered by something. And he snapped, which led him to lash out on all of his friends and basically bully them, and he stormed off on his own. That is where we left off. And this episode, I am going to be going into, ideally, chapters 3 and 4. And I don't know why it says chapter 4 here. Why does it say chapter 4? What? No. Did I, like, skip something? No. Okay, this is chapters 3 and 4. I don't know why it says chapter 4, Array of Ambition. No, it's saving it for the 75 seconds of time. Please don't. But anyways. So, with that being said, I say let's get right into it. Phantasmics episode 2, and I will do it when Lore's... God, that would... I might make a rule that you cannot do it when I'm doing lore. I would genuinely crash out. I'd, like, throw my headphones off and storm off. I would not be happy if it happened during lore. But whatever. Phantasmics, Chapter 3, Array of Ambition, yada yada yada. Here we go. Peter walks through the... Oh, by the way, please ignore the comments on the side. Those are from my teacher from back in middle school. She read it, and she, like, left me comments, so here we go. Peter walks through the wetlands, recalling what he had said to his friends in the Darklands. They were just trying to help me, and I said those awful things to them, he mumbled. They didn't deserve that. No, they didn't. Someone had answered him? Peter turned around to find a small flower smirking at him. I mean, I know you Lavians are naturally hot-headed, but I didn't Ray, said the flower. Who or what even are you? The name's Ray. Ray the Sunflower. How you doing, buddy? Said Ray. I guess I'm... Listen up, you little idiot. In case a simple-minded little hothead like you has figured it out yet, I don't give a dandelion on how you're doing. Us Aqueans don't take lightly to intruders, especially Lavians, said Ray. I'm not a Lavian. What even are those? said Peter. Lavians? Ha! Where have you been living? Under a rock? Said Peter. No, I am a human. I live on Earth. And what makes you think you can talk to me like that? Snapped Peter. So you're a human, said Ray. Yeah. Ray laughs. What's so funny? Barks Peter. Ray wipes a tear from his eye. What's so funny is your circumstance, said Ray. What do you mean? Asked Peter. You're screwed! When Sunny finds out a Lavian entered the starosphere, he'll probably only have an hour to live. Ha! But I told you, I'm not a Lavian, said Peter. Who said she had to find out? Said Ray. You wouldn't. I would! I don't know you. I don't care what happens to you. It won't affect me after all. Besides, it would be so fun to see how waterworks would react if a Lavian entered the so-called fireproof starosphere. Anyway. Wait, I can't read see chat. Hold on. I just imagine someone walking into the bathroom and hearing that. No, I'm not doing this in the bathroom. I'm doing it in the basement. What? Uh-oh. Anyways, you should be going. I will be looking forward to watching the show. I'm actually gonna do this. The entrance to the starosphere is just over there. All you have to do is jump in that lake there and you'll be in waterworks. And don't worry about breathing. The starosphere is an aerodome, so you'll be able to breathe, said Ray. You can't tell me what to do. If entering this whatsosphere means death, then why would I go down there? I'll find some other way to the king's castle, said Peter. Oh, that's rich, buddy. Hey. Who said you had a choice? Suddenly, Peter was pushed into the lake. Peter, even though he was in the water, he could still hear Ray laughing. You pushed your face when I pushed you was priceless. Don't die too fast. I want some time to get my popcorn and 3D glasses. And remember, don't you dare lay a finger on my Sunny, said Ray. Peter felt like he had been slapped in the face. He felt lightheaded as he fell through the water. How long was he going to be down there? Would anybody know where he was? Would his friends even care? All these questions bombarded each other inside Peter's head, until he crossed the starosphere and landed on the sand. He closed his eyes and laid beached on the sand for a bit until he heard a voice. Anyway, chat. As usual, whenever a new character shows up, I'm going to be showing off the characters. So, I'm going to introduce you to Ray. This is Ray. He's very cheeky. And this was actually him before the revamping of everything. He now technically in the revamped version, if I ever end up reading that, he's more of like a plankton, but I never even got to writing him, but I designed him to look more like a plankton rather than flowy. But yeah, that's Ray. He's just a sunflower. He ends up getting put in a pot eventually and just travels around. My guy's over here. No, he's not, bro. He is the opposite of that. Anyway. I have some water next to me, so I'm going to be hydrating. Alright. Oh, where was I? Hey, are you alright? You've been laying there for about 15 minutes. Peter opened his eyes and found a fish standing over him, looking concerned. My name is Sammy Fishman. You look exhausted. Why don't you come to my house and get some rest? You don't look like you're from around here. In fact, you look a lot like a Lavian. Oh god, we need to hide you! Come on! Sammy exclaimed. Now, Sammy never actually got art of himself, but Sammy looks like a goldfish with, like, stick figure legs and arms. Like a goldfish cracker with stick figure legs and arms. That's what Sammy looks like. That's how I would always draw him when I was a kid. Fish grabbed Peter's hand and rushed him into his house. Luckily, it wasn't very far away. Thank goodness we made it out of there in time. What would you have done if the princess found you? A Lavian like you shouldn't be out in the open down here. You could get evaporated. Why are you even here in the first place? Don't worry, I'm neutral. I won't tell the princess you're here or even that you exist, said Sammy. Like the fish from the Amazing World of... No, it's a lot more abstract than that. He doesn't look like Darwin. I was pushed by this talking flower. Ray, I think. Peter said. That weed saw you? Asked Sammy. Yes, said Peter. Knowing him, he's probably telling the princess right now. He's like the princess's only friend. Luckily, I don't think he knows where you are. Now, since you'll be staying here for the rest of your life, we better get you set up with a room and some furniture. Wait, what? No, I will be only staying here for a little while longer, then I'll have to go, said Peter. But you can't go. This is your home. If you leave here now, Princess Inkling will evaporate you. You Lavians took away the one thing she cared about most. If she finds you, then Peter heads for the door. Sammy runs up to it and blocks it. I cannot let you leave, exclaimed Sammy. Peter thought about what happened the last time something like this happened. I won't make the same mistake I made last time, Peter thought. Sammy, you're my friend. They literally just met. You're my friend. I don't want to hurt you, so please just let me pass, said Peter. Sammy's eyes gave a glimpse of recognition, and trembling, he walks away from the door. I'm sorry, said Sammy. Peter runs and embraces Sammy, then he leaves. He doesn't notice the octopus pressing his face onto the window. This guy is a character favorite. The octopus's name is Squidly Octopod, and he's a favorite of mine. I love him. Squidly jumps from the window and runs to Sunny's castle, only to find her staring at a statue. The statue is her brother, Raymond Inkling. When a monster dies, they turn to stone. Sunny! Sunny! Yelled Squidly. I thought I told you not to bother me, said Sunny. A Lavian has entered the starosphere! Yelled Squidly. Where? Sunny asked. Squidly tells her where he saw Peter. Sunny leaves her castle. I'm sorry, Starlotta. Oh, wait, no. I'm sorry, Starlotta, said Squidly. You can become friends with him 5 minutes. Yeah, sure. Peter leaves Sammy's house, satisfied with his actions. Sunny's squid pigtail snags him around the waist and pulls him to her. Sunny gives Peter this doll-like smile that gives Peter the shivers. So, Sunny is another one of our main characters. This is her. She has a dress with a belt on. She has shark fin gloves and boots. And she wears headphones. And she has squid pigtail tentacles. And her squid pigtails, technically she has trichtokinesis. And trichtokinesis is the ability to control your hair. So with her pigtails, she's able to grow them to whatever length she wants. And can use them as weapons. Use them for flight. She can use them for attacking people, throwing people. She can do a lot of really cool stuff with them. And fun fact about Sunny, chat, is that Sunny is actually, at the time, was my self-insert. Sunny was based off of me when I wrote the book. So, I will say this now, chat. Sunny is one of the darkest characters in the book. So, you're getting a pen and paper? You don't need to do that. You don't need to do that. It's not that deep. But anyway, yeah, so this is Sunny. She was, young me's self-insert character. So anyway, back to the reading. Sunny gives Peter this doll-like smile that gives Peter the shivers. Hiya! I'm Sunny Inkling, Princess of Waterworks. Peter then recalls the things Sammy and Ray told him. So you're... Peter... Shut up, you stupid Lavian! I don't know how you entered the Starosphere, and I don't care! I know why you're here. That stupid Dr. Hothead sent you to evaporate us all! Well, that won't happen. In case you haven't figured it out yet, what you say doesn't matter down here. To me and every other Aquayan down here, you're just a little flame that needs to be extinguished. And that's exactly what I am going to do! Sunny grabs Peter's neck with her pigtails. She's going to choke him. Unfortunately, I have to kill you. I hope you like being a statue. But hey, this'll be fun. Well, for me at least, said Sunny. There isn't any mercy in her eyes. I guess this really is the end. Olivia, I'm sorry, Peter thought. Well, it was nice to meet you. Goodbye. Everything is spinning. Then Peter's vision goes black. Meanwhile, in Iceland, here we go, we now cut to the king's castle. Olivia is being held up by the king's strings. That is his magic/weapon. This will be explored more in chapter 9, the /finale. My head. Where am I? Asked Olivia. Luna notices Olivia is awake and acts accordingly. Oh, I didn't notice you woke up. You were out for hours. Anyways, greetings. My name is Luna. Welcome to the castle, Blue. Luna said. I don't understand. Blue Castle? What? Inkling is... yeah. That's a good point, even. What? 1 minute I was in New York and now, where exactly am I? The king enters the room. You'll find out in due time, said the monster king. I don't want to wait! Tell me why I am here! Who are you? And what are you going to do to me? Olivia said. It doesn't matter right now. I don't intend on hurting you. At least, not on purpose. But it won't be my fault if you hurt yourself, said King. What do you mean? Olivia asked. Oh yes, well, you see, if you struggle at all, these little black strings of mine will suck out some of your phantasma. The more you lose, the closer you will be to death, and we can't have that now, can we? I need bait if I want Peter to come, said the Monster King. What's phantasma? Olivia asked. Phantasma? Why, it's the very thing humans and monsters are made of. Unlike monsters, human phantasma takes the form of what you call a soul. So if you lose your phantasma, you lose your soul. A truly terrible way to go. You'll die alone, a soulless shell in a world where no one will remember you, said the Monster King. Peter will stop you, Olivia said. I want him to! I want him to try and stop me! Then after he thinks he'll win, I'll kill him. I'll hold victory in front of his dumb face, and then tear it away just before he grasps it. I will make him feel the same pain I felt all those years ago. Laughed the Monster King. Olivia stares in horror at her captor's plan. Peter, please hurry, Olivia said. Peter's head jerks up instantly. A large beast was towering over Sunny. Sunny turns around and meets the beast face to face. She instantly drops Peter and runs away. The beast towers over Peter. He sighs and closes his eyes as if he's accepting his fate. Well, aren't we going to scare him? The beast mumbles. I think he's been scared enough. Did you see what Princess Inkling almost did to him? I didn't. I had my eyes closed the whole time. I was too scared, said Papskin. The Global was right. We need to stay in character. Let's slowly approach him. The beast approaches. Then it trips on a rock and Peter's friends tumble into Peter, crashing, causing him to fall as well. Peter looks up in shock and begins laughing. Guys! I had no idea! I'm very sorry for what I said to you guys. I thought I would never see you again, said Peter. That's payback for what you said to us! Your reaction was hilarious! It makes me regret not bringing my camera. Ha! Peter, you owe us, said Tiki. And the best part was, we even saved your life. I can't believe you were almost killed by that girl. Who was she anyway? Asked Papskin. They get up and begin walking. Meanwhile, scene shifts to the castle. Sunny is pacing in her throne room. There are 3 thrones covered with sheets. Starlotta walks into the room. Your Majesty, what did you need? Star asked. Can you call Squidly? Sunny asked. Yes, of course, Your Highness. Starlotta calls Squidly. Squidly, Sunny wants you. Can you come now? Asked Star. Hiya, Star! The sensational Squidly is already on his way! Squidly suddenly burst through the wall, breaking it. The door was right next to it as well. Sunny completely ignores this. Squidly, I have a job for you. I want you to capture that Lavian and bring him to me. Do this, and I will make you my second in command, as you asked earlier. Sunny said. Starlotta looked stunned. Really? I promise I won't let you down! I'll capture that Lavian, and no one will stop me! Squidly jumps out the window, yelling, Wah-ha-ha-ha! I love Squidly. That is true, Demon. Starlotta rushes after him. Squidly, wait! Yelled Star. Squidly stops and turns around. Star! What is it? I don't have much time to chat! Squidly gets cut off. You can't do this! That Lavian never hurt you! I thought you were different. I thought that maybe you cared, said Starlotta. Star, this is my duty. It's yours too. I'm sorry, said Squidly. No, Squidly, wait! Starlotta begins crying and runs back to the palace and into her room. She walks over to her dresser and takes out of it a small sticker badge. It's the Triple Trouble badge. That'll be explained later. She puts it to her chest. As tears roll down her face, she hugs it tightly. Transition back to Peter and friends. So, who was that girl anyway? Papskin asked. Sigh. That, Papskin, was Sunny, the Princess of Waterworks. Peter, the people of Waterworks have never seen a human. They think you are their main threat. They think you are a Lavian, said Malakov. What is that? What is a Lavian anyway? Peter asked. A Lavian is, Suddenly, just as Malakov is about to tell Peter what a Lavian is, Squidly jumps out of a tree with a net and tries to snag Peter with it. The Lavian! Yells Squidly. Luckily, he misses and lands on the ground headfirst. Ouch! That hurt! Squidly takes out a toy walkie-talkie. Velma! You said this plan was foolproof to eliminate that Lavian! Squidly said. Yeah, foolproof to get you to give yourself a concussion. Velma! Do you know what is going to happen if I don't capture that Lavian? I'll never be Sunny's squire if I don't capture one! Said Squidly. Ugh, whatever. I don't care anyway. You never care, Velma! So, Velma is Squidly's older sister, who is goth. Oh, I drink water. Squidly jumps up and storms off, grumbling to himself. What was that all about? I'm really sorry you haven't been getting any views in your streams. It's okay. I don't really mind. I just like reading my stuff. Wait, what does Ray show up? What? Something tells me... I don't know, but something tells me they're bad news, said Peter. What, you're scared of a freaking bowling pin? Says Ray, coming out of nowhere. Where do you come from, Ray? No, of course not. I'm just saying, you know what? Oh. Oh, that's so weird. How does... What? Ray just showing up out of nowhere? I love Ray just showing up out of nowhere for no reason. He's not even in the scene. He just shows up. No, of course not. I'm just saying, you know what? Never mind. We don't have time to speculate anyway. Olivia is in more danger by the second, said Peter. Olivia? Who's Olivia? Tiki asked. Nobody, said said Peter. Tiki looks at Papskin. He shrugs. They press on. Suddenly, a thorny vine grabs Peter and pulls him up, up, up! Peter screams for his party. They try to figure out something to do to help him, but there's nothing they can do. Peter is pulled through the starosphere and up to the surface where he realizes that Ray's vine is the one holding him at his neck. Wow. Just wow, Lavian. That was quite a performance you put on just now. Is this on loop? Okay, yes it is. Yeah, I don't focus on... I try not to focus on views, honestly. It's just better for my health if I don't, you know? I can always see the view counter whenever I'm watching stuff. Or like, whenever I'm streaming, I can see my view counter. But I don't like paying it much mind. Mainly because if I pay it too much mind, it makes me sad. Anyway, though. Where was I? Wow. Just wow, Lavian. That was quite a performance you put on just now. And I have never seen little Squidly so worked up before. But that's not the point now, is it? Said Ray. I don't like where this is going, Peter thought. But anyways, that little stunt you pulled on Sunny now. That was just plain mean. And uncalled for, said Ray. That wasn't my fault. My friends did that to get back at me. How could I know that was going to happen and scare that Sunny away? You can't blame me for that, said Peter. I beg to differ. If you didn't snap at your friends, none of this would have happened. And you wouldn't have made my poor little Starbright cry, said Ray. What are you going to do to me then? Said Peter. Oh, you'll see. I'm gonna have a great time, said Ray. Vines with thorns on them shoot out from the ground right from where Peter was standing. He jumps away just in the nick of time. Razor-sharp seeds appear and fly at Peter. He skillfully dodges them, but he isn't quick enough. A seed cuts his arm. Ugh, this isn't gonna work. I need to fight back, Peter thought. He picks up a piece of coral and swings it at Ray. Ray makes a vine grab it and snap it to pieces. That's adorable, said Ray. His vine grabs Peter's legs and hurtles him into the ground. He does this 5 more times. You're still alive after that attack? Wow, you really are something special, said Ray. Ray uses his vines to shove Peter into a wall. But hey, we can't have that now, can we? Ray's seeds surround Peter. Well, I hope you don't enjoy your last few breaths of life. Any last words? Said Ray. Peter remembers what Papskin taught him. What happened to you? Peter said. What do you mean? Said Ray. What made you like this? There's no way you started out this mean. Someone had to have hurt you, Peter said. Ray looked stunned. What do you care? No one cares about me. You're just trying to distract me from the task at hand. Killing you! Ah! said Ray. Peter closed his eyes and accepted his final moments. Suddenly, Papskin, who was glowing periwinkle, floats out of the starosphere. Stop! Yells Papskin. Peter and Ray look over at Papskin, who is crying. Hey, there's no reason to fight. Let's just talk it out and be friends. So if you're going to hurt Peter, then, well, you're going to have to hurt me too. Papskin is filled with kindness and he glows a green color. Malkov floats out of the starosphere, glowing periwinkle. Yes, and you will have to hurt me too. Malkov is filled with wisdom. He glows gray. Tiki uses her telekinesis to make herself float out of the starosphere. She is glowing periwinkle. And me! Besides, death by psychotic flower doesn't seem like the right way to go. Said Tiki is filled with trust. She is glowing even brighter periwinkle than before. Tiki makes Globo float out of the starosphere, glowing periwinkle. Bark! Globo is filled with loyalty. He glows pink. His angler glows brighter than ever before. Why are they being so nice to him? Ray glows yellow. He is filled with ambition. Ray puts Peter down. So come on, Mr. Flower. Do you really want to do this? Let's just be friends and leave Waterworks together. Oh shoot, there's spoilers in the thing. This is a flashback to the war that Ray died in. So come on, Sunslammer, let's win this war and grow up together, said Sunny. Mother! Father! No! Don't leave me, Ray. Please. I shouldn't have been so scared. If I would have fought, I could have saved you. Mother and father were right. I am a failure, said Sunny. No, they weren't. You're strong, Sunny. Now I need you to show me that confidence and prove Mom and Dad wrong. For the kingdom, for me. But Ray, Ray's phantasma begins to appear. It looks like a piece of paper. It starts to tear. Ray, your phantasma! Sunny exclaimed. Shh. Shh. Sunny, you're going to be a great queen, said Ray. No, don't evaporate, please. I love you, my little star bright, said Ray. As he fucking died, Ray's phantasma tears in half and turns to stone. And he turns to stone, back to reality. Yes, I would love that very much. Ray has joined your party! Transition to Iceland. Sunny is walking up to the castle where the king is. Sunny knocks on the castle door and Luna answers it. Oh, Orange! I didn't know you were going to show up today, said Luna. I need to speak with the king. Please take me to him, said Sunny. No need to do that, my dear Sunny, said the Monster King. Do come in. Sunny walks in. Your Majesty, I think I found who you were looking for. He's in my kingdom, said Sunny. Peter. Kill him, said the king. But he doesn't seem like a threat. I don't want to kill an innocent monster, even if he is a Lavian, said Sunny. You dare defy me? I said kill him. I said kill him, so you kill him. This was our deal. If you won't end him, then you can kiss ever seeing your brother again. Goodbye. Do I make myself clear? Said the Monster King. Yes, your Majesty. Of course, your Majesty, said Sunny. Good. Sunny then runs out. Ray, I'm going to get you back, no matter what it costs me, said Sunny. And that's the end of chapter 3. This is the stuff with Squidly and Velma. They get their own chapter because they're so silly. They're so silly goofy, so they get their own chapter, you know? Checking all the thingies. I got a Discord notif. I didn't want to read a super long time. I don't know. I might end here. Just like, do a chapter stream. Especially since the chapters are getting really long. So for everybody that tuned in, thank you for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye. Bye bye bye. Short stream today.